I'm not waiting for anybody to come on. It's about 5:47 a.m. And I don't have to go to work. And last night and yesterday I was looking at a lot of videos with people giving their opinion on the behaviors and their definition of cyberbullying, and how they think Miss LaTruth, is the main person who is being um, doing the cyberbullying. And so I didn't want to come on with a lot of people coming on today. I wanted people to pretty much to just listen to what I have to say and leave a comment, write something, and give their opinion on what I'm about to say. Because I really think that Miss LaTruth's, Miss Hampton, is going through something mental. And this is my opinion. Everything I'm stating is my opinion. It's not facts. I'm not criticizing. I'm just doing a reaction on the things that I see on these YouTube, Facebook, social media streets. And I'm not trying to be harsh on anybody. I'm just stating my opinion. And I'm not here to hurt anyone's feelings. I'm not here to put down anybody. I'm just really seriously giving my opinion. So just listen up. And if you agree, that's fine. If you agree to disagree, that is fine as well. So I'm just going to talk about some things and give you guys some definitions of some things so you can kind of get an idea of what's going on. Let me go put on my glasses. I hope everybody is doing well. And I'm sorry that I'm not looking at the comments. I had to turn my phone down because it's early in the morning. And you know how people look. I can't say everybody, but in the morning, I look a little rough. So I'm not trying to be on here close to 6 o'clock in the morning showing my face. So first I'm going to get everybody the definition of cyberbullying, okay? Cyberbullying, the use of electronic communication to bully a person, typically by sending messages of an intimidating or threatening nature. So, can you guys tell me who is cyberbullying? Who is cyberbullying? Do you hear the definition? Sending messages of intimidating or threatening nature. It don't say nothing about reaction. Cyberbullying do not say one thing about reaction, because that is a freedom of speech. It says sending messages of intimidating or threatening nature. So you guys, people who's taking Mr. LaTrue's side is not cyber bullying. They're just giving their reaction on the things that they see in these YouTube streets, social media, Facebook streets. So I hope you guys got a good understanding of cyberbullying. Since this topic been going on for the past couple of weeks, I'm going to read it again and let me know, who do you all think is doing the cyberbullying? The use of electronic communication to bully a person, typically by sending messages of intimidating or threatening nature. Who is intimidating who? To me, it seems like Robert is getting intimidated when it comes to his child, with people sending messages, saying different things to him. But what content creator, reaction channel is doing this to them? Sending threatening comments and messages. Who is putting people addresses, getting people fired, literally getting people fired, stopping people platform from making money? You guys, keep it real with yourself. Keep it real. That's all it's about, is keeping it real. I mean, a blind man can see this. They can listen to everything and hear who is cyberbullying or who is just doing a plain reaction on what they see. Come on, you guys. Let's make some sense out of this. Now I got the definition of multiple personalities. A disorder characterized by the presence of two or more distinct personality states. Now, who is coming on here? Reality, not joking, because we know Mr. The Truth is joking when he put on his wigs. We know that he's doing some type of funny skit. We know that he is just pretending to be someone else. We know that. That is a fact. Now I'm going to state my opinion because I don't want people to say, "Oh, she said something that's factual." In my opinion, it seemed like Mrs. Hampton is going through something mental. That's just my opinion. In those videos that's been done from the beginning, almost a year, even to now, it shows that it's some type of disorder mentally that's going on. And the reason I say that is because the things that she's saying and doing, when she speak, it seems like she's out of body and is not talking about herself, but in reality, it's talking about herself. When it comes to cyberbullying, and she making it seem like it's not herself, and it seems like she's talking about another person. I'm not, well, I do understand. I do understand. That's why I'm reading these definitions to make everybody else understand. What does it mean when a person is delusional? A delusion is a belief that a person holds that is not based in reality and is not altered and modified when the person is present with contradictory evidence. As such, people who is suffering from delusional disorder struggles to align reality with their perception of reality. Now, just in case the people in the back didn't hear, I'm going to read this again and I'm going to take my time and read it slowly. I might even boldly say some important words to make it hit home. What does it mean when a person is delusional? A delusion is a belief that a person holds that is not based in reality and is not altered and modified when the person is present with contradictory evidence. As such, people who are suffering, do you hear that word? Suffering from delusional disorder struggles to align reality with their perception of reality. That's why I say in my title, multiple personalities is not a joke. I cannot pick on her, Miss Hampton. I can't pick on her. I can't laugh at her. This is not a joke. This is a disability. This is something that's within. I know she need help. I don't care what nobody say. This woman need help. I don't know if her family already knows that she going through this, but at the end of the day, you guys let me finish reading this, then I'm gonna talk about it so everybody can get what I'm saying. Let me just read these definitions for the people who don't understand and don't understand how she acting and don't have reason. I'm trying to open your eyes, open your minds, open your heart to what y'all see. It's if for a person who don't have this disability, they don't understand like what's going on. So I'm breaking it down so you can understand what everything is and what's really going on in this past year with Robert LaTruth and his soon to be ex-wife. I'm breaking it down to you all. And then after I break it down, I'm just going to go ahead and speak on some things. And like I said, I'm not here to hurt nobody's feelings. I'm a realist. I'm trying to tell people what I feel. And my intentions never to hurt, to harm, to make someone feel bad. It's to get people to understand and probably get the person who I'm talking about when I'm doing a reaction to understand that how people see things from the outside. But in a minute, let me finish doing my definitions first. A reaction. So people can understand what reaction is. And when people doing a reaction, when it comes to Mr. LaTruth and Miss Hampton, they are doing a reaction. Reaction is an action performed or feeling experienced in response to a situation or an event. Let me read that one more time. Reaction. In action, the action is people coming on their platform saying what they saying. So it's a reaction. It's an action performed or feeling experienced in response to a situation or events. So I'm going to break down the main words in that. An action. The action is when the person like myself and all the others is giving their reaction on something that they see or heard. And response. We are responding to a situation or event. That's it. Nobody is an intimidator. Nobody is bullying. We just giving a reaction. That's it. So if people don't like seeing themselves in that mirror when people talking about them, then something need to change. If all these people is talking about things that Miss Hampton is putting out on here and speaking on everything that she's saying, we just delivering the things that you put out here. And like I say, if you can tell that, you can tell, let me try to get this right. Let me say it right. You can tell when a person is doing something wrong because they don't like to hear they're wrong. They like to do wrong, but they don't like to hear it. They don't like to put it to be put in their faces. Just like when you got a cheater don't like to be called a cheater, but they love to do it. A liar don't like to be called a liar, but they like to do it. A person don't like to be called evil, but they do it. A person do not like to be called a cyber bully, but they do it, and it's evidence that they are doing it. So you guys, you got to make it make some sense, you guys. Make it make sense. Now I'm going to look and see on my other phone if this all the definitions that I have, and it's not. So let me try to find the other examples of what I have. Okay, what is an example of reactions to something? What is an example of reaction to something? The way someone acts or feels in response to something that happened is said. Not it's SAD, SAID. Their reaction to the news was positive. When I told him what happened, he immediately reaction was of shock. So this pretty much is an example of a person giving a reaction. Do y'all get that? This is an example of how people react to news. The way someone acts or feel in response to something that happened. Their reaction to the news was positive. When I told him what happened, his immediate reaction was, let me take that off, was of shock. So that's just telling y'all how people react. It's just a reaction. That was just a little example, which I probably shouldn't have put in there, but I did. But at the end of the day, let me tell you guys this. Those multiple personalities that you see that Miss Hampton is experiencing, is showing, And like I say, I'm not picking because it's facts. All people have to do is see her behavior when she was with Mr. LaTruth. See all the videos, all the positive things she was doing when she was in a was in a marital relationship with her husband. Everybody see her glowing, her beautiful, her positivity. Everybody seen that. Everybody seen that. But after that separation, people seen a different personality, multiple personalities. And this pretty much to me looked like a Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. And I'm for some people who don't know who that is and what that story is about, I'm gonna give y'all the basic story of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Dr. Jekyll is a kind, well-respected, and intelligent scientist who meddles with the darker side of science. As he wants to bring out his second nature, he does this through transforming himself into Mr. Hyde, his evil alter ego who doesn't repent or accept responsibility for his evil crimes and ways. So when I say I believe, my opinion is that Miss Hampton have multiple personalities. It's like a Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. That's what I see. That is what I see. And I'm sorry if someone do not understand. I'm sorry if some people is blind to it. But that is what I see. That is what I see when it comes to Miss Hampton. That's why I say it's not funny. It's not a joke. It's real. It's reality. It's factual. And it is sad because she is beautiful. And I don't understand. But I do understand that it's a sickness. I do understand it's a sickness. And just in case the people in the back or the people in the front or anyone wants to hear about the basic story of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, I'm going to repeat it. And when I read it this time, you guys, when I read it this time, I want you all to seriously look at Mr. The Truth behaviors. Don't look at his joking and being funny and putting on his wigs. We're not talking about the skits. We're talking about real life Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. We're not talking about Mr. The Truth skits and when he put on the wigs, when he acting funny and we know that he is being funny. We know he is doing a skit. We understand that. But the thing is, we have to look at all the videos from the beginning when Mr. and Mrs. LaTruth separated. We have to look at all those videos. If somebody was to bring every video that she did from the first one, even when she first was telling this story in the car, when she was first telling this story in the car, when she was in the house, when she was talking about she can't wait to get all her pink stuff, when she's happy about this and that, I was seeing different personalities then. I was like, wait a minute now. You said you was DV, but yet now you just so happy to get in your new place and have all your pink stuff and this and that. I'm like, wait a minute, this don't sound like a DV person to me. This sound like a person who want to get out of this relationship and have her own life. That's what it seemed like to me. So I'm for the people who just not tuning in, I'm reading to you all right now the basic story of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. That is one person who transforming themselves to someone evil. And I'm going to read it right now. Dr. Jekyll is a kind, well-respected, and intelligent scientist who meddles with the darker side of science. As he wants to bring out his second nature, he does this through transforming himself into Mr. Hyde, his evil alter ego who doesn't repent or accept responsibility for his evil crimes and ways. Now, is do people see this in Mr. LaTruth or Miss Hampton? What y'all see out here? All these videos that y'all seeing that she did and that people screen recorded. What do y'all see? What do y'all see that behavior as? That get back. Get back at him for what? And when she say, why, and you mad? And you mad? And you mad? When did you all see that man being mad? He still, when she was doing that, he still was quiet. He still was quiet. He only came out when people started disrespecting him months later. Months later, Mr. LaTruth came out. Robert came out months later after Miss Hampton came out with all these videos. I don't understand how people don't see it. Now I got one more I think it's one more that I have to read. Where is okay? I don't know if you. Let me say this. I know a lot of you know about the Incredible Hulk, right? A lot of you younger people know about that greenish, cartoonish character, Incredible Hulk, but I know the 1980s Incredible Hulk when David Banner looked like the real little man, not the big, thick man. So I'm going to read to you all about the Incredible Hulk. And the reason I'm reading to you all about the Incredible Hulk is about the change. It's about the change in a personality. When you see people looking normal, like Miss Hampton, she looked normal, but then that rage will come out. That rage which shows a change in her face. You'll see that. And so I was like, you know what? I characterize this as the Incredible Hulk, the transformation. And I'm going to read to you all about that right now. David Banner, and just in case you don't know, David Banner is the person who changed into the Hulk. David Banner, a widowed physician and scientist who is presumed dead, travel across America under assumed names and find himself in position where he helps others in need despite his terrible secret. Following an incident that altered his cells in time of extreme anger or stress, he transformed into a huge savage. So I don't know during that time when Miss Hampton, Mrs. LaTruth is being stressed, angered, that her cells are altered. And she changed into this person who she don't remember. When David Banner turned into the Hulk, and he turned back to himself after he calmed down, he don't remember the things that he did. So I asked myself, is this Mrs. Hampton, Mrs. LaTruth? Do she get so angry that she don't remember the things that she say and do? Because how can you talk about people who is cyberbullying when you are the main one, pretty much the only one who is cyberbullying? It's like all those videos that you're cyberbullying, and now you really fit to talk to people about cyberbullying? So I think that people on her side need to help her. They need to come and say, look, you may not see the things that you're doing, even though I love you, even though I support you, you do not need to come out here and be an advocate of cyberbullying. Because when people start pulling up and showing these people who is the cyberbully, you're going to make yourself look crazy. And I'm saying this from the bottom of my heart. I don't have nothing against this young lady. I actually feel bad for her. And I actually feel bad for Mr. Truth that he probably had to deal with this for 6 years. When he said, I'm trying to remember, are you doing this? Are you doing this? What did he say, y'all? Well, you guys know he asked her, is she doing this? Are you doing this something again? I cannot remember, but you guys know he know it's something that she does. And for him to continue to be in a relationship for 6 years, we just had to deal with it for a year. People on the outside who now looking in, we only seen this behavior in a year. But he had to endure this multiple personalities, this disorder, in my opinion, for 6 years. And that is heartbreaking. So, like I said, I feel bad for him. I feel bad for her. I would pray for both of them. Both of them. I pray that she, Mrs. Hampton, aka Miss LaTruth, I pray that she seek the help that she needs. Because at the end of the day, it's going to get worse. If this woman do not seek professional help and get on some type of medication, I think it's going to get worse. Because how are you going to sit there and advocate for bullying, cyberbullying, when you're the main one doing it? All these people is bringing all these reaction channel who is on the truth and speaking their truth. They're actually is putting your videos to the light. Videos that you already put out, they putting it to the light. And still, you're going to go out here and get on platforms and talk about cyberbullying. Something is not right mental. Something is not right mental. I don't care what nobody say. I don't care what nobody say. People like this, like Miss LaTruth, Mrs. LaTruth has to actually sit back and listen to the people who is speaking about her, of the things on her behavior. Just say, for instance, it's a mom, a parent who tell their children not to marry a certain person, not to hang around a certain crowd. That parent know, they see something. They see something and they see danger. They see danger. And so people on the outside looking in at this story, we see danger. We see a person who really needs some help, and we trying to let this person acknowledge their behavior. But for some reason, they want to stay in that darkness, that dark side, like Mr. Hyde. They want to stay in that dark era. And I'm not understanding. So before I leave, I'm going to just not I'm just going to read all the stuff that I had took notes. I'm just going to read it straight without stopping. I'm just going to read it straight without stopping. Okay. David Banner, a widow physician and scientist who is presumed dead, travels across America under assumed names and finds himself in position where he helps others in need despite his terrible secret. Following an accident that altered his cells in time of extreme anger and stress, he transformed into a huge savage. What is the basic story of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde? Dr. Jekyll is said, oh, Dr. Jekyll is a kind, well respected, and intelligent scientist who meddles with the darker side of science. As he wants to bring out his second nature, he does this through transforming himself into Mr. Hyde, his evil alter ego who doesn't repent or accept a responsibility for his evil crimes and ways. What is an example? No, I'm not going to read that one. Reaction. An action performed or a feeling experienced in response to a situation or event. What does it mean when a person is delusional? A delusion is a belief that a person holds that is not based in reality and is not altered or modified when the person is present with contradictory evidence. As such, people who are suffering from delusional disorder struggles to align reality with their perception of reality. Multiple personalities, a disorder characterized by the presence of two or more distinct personality states. Cyberbullying, the use of electronic communication to bully a person, typically by sending messages of an intimidating or threatening nature. So, when I tell you guys, I had to come on and I had to do a video on Miss the Truth, aka Miss Hampton, advocating, going on platforms, speaking on cyberbullying when the definition of cyberbullying is herself. That has to be somebody with multiple personalities, as the Incredible Hulk, as Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, who does stuff and don't remember, who does stuff and do it in an evil way and does not repent. And my thing I just wonder, is this Miss LaTruth when people are speaking on her? I can't say it's her reaping what she sowed, because the people who is speaking on her only stating facts of what she put out. So I can't call this her karma, because people is putting what she does in her face. Because when she's speaking, she don't speak as she's speaking to herself. When she did those videos, when she wanted everybody, recently she did a video when she had on glasses, and she was speaking on that she want people to stop speaking on her. You know, so like the things she was saying is what she was doing. So when I sit back and listen to people, I sit back and literally listen to what people say. And I look at the things that they have done. And I was like, that whole thing that she was doing and that she was speaking on, she was really speaking on herself. That's why I believe she was able to speak for a while, because she exit herself out of what she's talking about and put it on other people. So that's why I say I read about delusional. I read about delusional. Before I get off, I'm going to read delusional, the definition of delusional again, because you got to realize every time she get on and speak on what somebody needs to do and what people need to stop, it's all the stuff that she's doing. She's putting these videos out. She's talking about her husband. She's talking about what her beehive need to do to people. She's doing that. These people who is doing reaction on her behavior is only reacting to her behavior, reacting to the things that she's putting out there. The things that these reaction people is saying when it comes to being on Robert's side, if she was to sit back and really, really listen, if she had a lawyer and they listen to everything that these reaction people is saying, they'll say, hey, Miss the truth, Miss Hampton, what they are saying is correct. The people who's not on Mr. Robert's side, what they saying is bullying. What they saying is attacking these people. So in reality, people have to look at things for what it is. Yes, she probably don't want to be seen in the dark side, don't want to be seen in the light. With all these different reaction channel is reacting on the things she's saying, and she got to look at it every time she turn on her phone. Every time she look at YouTube, Facebook, whatever, these people, how these people giving their reaction, she have to look at herself in the mirror, and she is like, "Oh, that's not me." Yes, it is. Yes, it is you. That is you who they're talking about. That is you on the videos that they screenshot. That is you. That is you, Miss Hampton. So like I say, I just had to come on and really speak my piece on this, because I said she is really talking about people cyberbullying. Do she not know that she is that main person who is cyberbullying? Look at Mr. LaTruth. Look at what Mr. LaTruth doing. That man is living his life. If he do react, he is reacting on something somebody said about him. You guys got to ask yourself in this whole year, ask yourself, what did this man say about his wife? Let's keep it all 100. Everybody who's on Mrs. LaTruth's side, his soon-to-be ex side, please put a video. Please put comments. Do a video on things that Mr. LaTruth said about his wife. Any things that he said about his wife, please do some reaction on that. Even people who is on Mr. LaTruth's side, who's supporting Mr. LaTruth, if you all can state anything that he said negative about his wife, do some videos on that. Do some videos. It's not going to be a lot of videos. This man is not here to tear down his wife. He never was here to tear down his wife. I don't know why he is getting put through all of this negative, this evil, this wicked. I don't know why people doing him and his family like that. Latoya, Kevin, is only standing up for their brother character. That is what any normal family would do when their brother or sister is being demonized in these YouTube streets. There is nothing wrong with Kevin and Latoya doing what they do for their blood brother. So, at the end of the day, you have to make it make sense. You have to make it make sense. Yes, they probably got out of character, Latoya, Kevin, and Mr. LaTruth, after the fact, after they been bullied, cyber bullied. When it came to Kevin, people got other people to come on their platform and tear this man down only because he's standing up for his brother. Only because this man stood up for his brother. People came and got people on their platform and tore this man down to the ground. Thank God that this LaTruth family, the Hampton family, have tough skin. Thank God that Latoya have tough skin. Thank God that Kevin have tough skin. Thank God that Mr. Hampton, Robert LaTruth, aka LaTruth, have tough skin. Thank God for all the reaction channels that came in support of Mr. Robert LaTruth, aka Mr. LaTruth. Robert Hampton, aka Mr. LaTruth. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what I'm talking about. If I get the names twisted, y'all get it. Y'all understand what I'm talking about. Y'all understand who I'm talking about. It's early in the morning. Give your girl a break. I'm doing my content. I'm doing my reaction. So hopefully you guys understand. Hopefully you guys understand. But I'm not going to stop talking about this every now and then. I be quiet because I see that all the people who on Mr. LaTruth's side, Robert Hampton's side, I see that they standing 10 toes down for what they believe for Mr. Robert Hampton. They standing 10 toes down. They not biking down. They not biking down because this was not right. This should not have happened. And when the Bible says about listening to, sometimes we have to listen to our spouse. Sometimes even if it's the woman, sometimes you have to listen to the woman. And definitely you have to listen to the head of the house. You have to listen to the husband. And when Mr. LaTruth, Robert Hampton said, say this was a skit, that's what should have been done. Because at the end of the day, my opinion, I don't believe that he did all the things that Miss LaTruth said he did. For one, she stated that. It's videos where she said, it ain't like I was this. It wasn't like I was this. It wasn't like I was thrown here. It wasn't like I had broken bone. She said this stuff in her videos. She said it. Nobody didn't twist her finger. Nobody didn't put nothing to her head to make her say that. He was not even around. They were separated during this time when she said all this stuff did not happen to her. They were separated. They were separated. He wasn't behind her saying, you better say this. You better say that. He said she needs to clear his name from all that false stuff that she said. So at the end of the day, for the people who don't look at all of the videos and who look at the beginning and not the middle, who look at the middle and not the end, who look at the end and not the beginning, I'm going to keep on reading this because I'm going to read this until people get in their head about multiple personality, about delusion. I'm going to keep reading what it's about until people literally see how Miss Hampton, Mrs. LaTruth, Miss Beautiful is acting. Until people say, "Oh, yeah, she is acting like that." I'm going to bring light to it. I'm going to bring light to the Incredible Hulk. People who change. I'm going to bring light to Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. I'm going to bring light to it. And I'm going to keep mentioning it until people say, "Oh, okay, that's how she acting." Yeah, okay, I get it. I understand because a lot of people is not understanding because they looking at beauty. Oh no, she's so beautiful. She can't have multiple personalities. She's so pretty. Her body looks so intact. She can't be delusional. And like I said, I'm not picking. I'm just stating facts. If people see her videos when she was married to Mr. LaTruth, It's if people seen that spirit that she have, even though she probably hid that spirit, that evil, wicked, demonic spirit, even though she hid it well. Because when she separated, it came out. Like the Incredible Hulk, like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. That evil alter ego spirit came out and people were shocked. That's why people probably still doing reaction, because they is shocked of the things she's doing and shocked of the things that she's saying. And so, like I said, for the people who don't look at the total videos, all of the videos, I'm going to read it one more time and then I'm going to shut this video off. And I hope you guys understand that me as a person, I don't pick on people. I'm a realist. And I'm going to state what I feel. And I'm going to speak my truth. It may not be your truth, but I'm going to speak my truth of the things that I see and the things that I hear. And so, again, for the people who don't look at all the videos or who probably look at the ending of the videos, I want you all to get this. Again, cyberbullying, which I think is Miss LaTruth, aka Miss Hampton. I believe that she is the cyber bully. Cyberbullying, the use of electronic communication to bully a person, typically by sending messages of an intimidating or threatening nature. So, like I said, she was sending all these messages. It's screenshot. She spoke it and people hear her talking about the bullying. And so that's why I say she is the cyber bully. She is the cyber bully. Whether people want to believe it or not, it is facts. Now that I would say is a fact. And I would not state that as being an opinion. I would not say allegedly on that part. I would say that is a fact. And the reason I say it's a fact, because it's videos out here to prove it. If somebody right now for this part of what I'm saying, it said, ooh, I'm going to take you to court for saying that. All we have to do is pull up her videos of what she was saying. The videos after she got out of jail. The videos when she was saying that she wants to show his private part, but Facebook will demonetize her or whatever she was saying. All this stuff that she was saying, get them Beehive, all this stuff is what she was saying. Videos. So on, like I said, on that part, I would not say allegedly, my opinion. That is a fact. Multiple personalities, a disorder characterized by the presence of two or more distinct personality states. So you can see 1 minute she's calm and collected, the next minute she's outrageous, she's going in, her face look different, and you can see that something is really spirits, just multiple spirits is just in her. You see that. All you have to do is look at the videos when she going in. Look at the videos when she was on a panel and she was going in on Kevin. Those are spirits that's within her. Those are spirits that's within her. A lot of people can have emotions, being sad, being caring, being loving, being mean. But these were some demonic spirits. Even the voice was changing. Even the voice was changing, and it came out of that pretty face. So don't tell me just because somebody's pretty that they don't have demonic spirits, that they don't have delusional, that they're not delusional. Just because they're pretty don't mean nothing. It don't mean nothing. What does it mean when a person is delusional? A delusion is a belief. She believing what she said. A delusion is a belief. When they believe their own lies, a delusion is a belief that a person holds that is not based in reality. It's not based in reality. Do y'all hear that? I'm going to read this. I'm going to take my time with this definition for the people who do not understand. This is what it means when a person is a delusional. A delusion is a belief, what that person believes something to be, that holds a person that is not based in reality and is not altered or modified when the person is present with contradictory evidence. So the contradictory evidence is the things that you saying in your videos. That's contradictory. And the things that you saying in your video shows different. It's contradictory. As such, people who are suffering, listen to this. She is suffering. One more time, you guys. That's why I say it's not a joke. People with multiple personalities and people who is delusional, they are suffering. That's why I think she gets so angry, because she is suffering. I don't know. Let me hold on. There we go. I don't know if people in her family know what's going on. I think they sitting back and watching all of this. I truly believe this. So now for to get back on my allegedly, in my opinion. I'm going back to my allegedly, in my opinion. The cyberbullying, that was a fact. But now I'm getting back to my allegedly, in my opinion, guys. I believe that all of her family, all of her friends, even her now boyfriend and her soon-to-be ex-husband, I believe they sitting back looking at her videos. I believe that they know that she is allegedly is delusional, allegedly got multiple personalities. I believe they looking back and they are like, whoa. In my opinion, I don't think a marriage is going to come out of this, because if I was a person who was looking at all her behaviors, and I'm not saying she shouldn't get married again, but a person better know what they're getting themselves into, because everybody deserves love. So I'm just saying that anybody who is dealing with her, they need to see all of these videos. They do, because they're going to get themselves into something that they don't know. Like I say, Mr. Robert LaTruth, if people would have told him about her, I don't think he probably would have went running. That's why I say, they say a man who finds a wife finds a good thing. He did not find her. This evilness, this wickedness came into his DMs with a motive, a plot, and a plan to get the come up that she has now, who do not give this man his flowers. You got to realize this woman is delusional to think that she's where she at because of herself. She is delusional because she did videos when she gave him his flowers when they was together. And now she's delusional because she is acting as if she's where she at in life because of something that Facebook did. In order for Facebook to do what they did, you was with Mr. Hampton, Mr. AKA Mr. LaTruth, before you got noticed. So at the end of the day, you got, it is what it is. It is what it is. Reaction and action performed are feeling experienced in response to a situation or events. So again, the reaction channels, who is supporting Robert, is doing a reaction on responding to a situation in an event. And that's all that they doing. That's all that they doing. And if somebody see different, it is what it is. I didn't see every video that they do, but the ones that I did see, they giving their reaction and they giving their opinion of something that they saw, something that they heard on these social media streets. And that is not bullying. That is not bullying. So I'm getting ready, you guys, to log off. I hope you all had a good understanding of this, of why I say that it's she's acting like the Incredible Hulk, David Banner. I hope y'all got an understanding why I say she's acting like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. I hope y'all truly have an understanding. And I'm going to read again the basics of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, because people really need to understand what this is. And they even have a cartoon of it. They have the show of it. Just Google it. It's interesting. I've seen it years ago. I've seen it twice. Years. When I say years ago, I must have to say over 10 years ago. I seen the show, and it was very interesting. I might look at it again. Today. I'm off, and I'm just going to take care of having some business today, but I think I might come and look at it again. And it's all her. It's all of her. So I'm gonna read again for somebody else who didn't hear it in the beginning. What is the basic story of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde? Dr. Jekyll is a kind, well-respected and intelligent scientist who meddles with the darker side, and that is what she's doing. Because when she goes on these shows and people see her in some of the videos, she look kind, she look well-respected, she look intelligent. And that's why people bring her on the platform. That's why people invite her to different things, because she look kind. She look and act well respected and intelligent at times. Okay, and everybody see that on some of the videos. Oh, she looks so, and even when she was married and in a relationship with her husband, look how she looked. We would have never knew about this side that she's been putting on for this year. We would have never knew she was like had that side. But guess who did? Mr. LaTruth seen it. Mr. LaTruth dealt with it. And probably her boyfriend today is dealing with it, but don't want to say anything. Just like he was sitting in that restaurant and said she broke that phone. He see a side that we don't see. Believe it or not, he ain't going to say it. But I guarantee you, if they ever was to break up, I believe if they ever was to separate, I believe if she ever was to pick on him, I believe that he gonna spill the beans. I believe he gonna spill the beans, because these personalities can't be hidden for long. These personalities, I believe, cannot be hidden for long. And I believe if they was to break up and she was to go in on him and do videos on him, the new one, I believe he'll spill everything that's going on. Because at the end of the day, and that's going to be for another time, of the things that I see when it comes to him and her. That's going to be another time, because I don't want to speak on too many things that don't involve me. So I may not even speak on it, because I see what I see, and I probably just keep that to myself. The thing I'm just going to speak on is the reality of cyberbullying and behaviors that I see on these YouTube streets. So when it comes to him and her, I'm just gonna probably not speak on that because that's don't have nothing to do with Mr. LaTruth. I'm just want to focus on things that have to do with Mr. LaTruth and what's going on. So cross that out on me saying something about her relationship. I see what I see, and it is what it is, you know. So again, let me break down Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde when it comes to Mrs. Um, Hampton, aka Miss LaTrue. What is the basic story of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde? Dr. Jekyll is a kind, well respected, and intelligent scientist. And so, like I said, when people invite Miss Hampton on their platform, they obviously didn't look at people videos because I think all of those, if I'm not mistaken, all of those videos when she was having her um, personalities crisis, when she was going through all her delusional behaviors, I think she took those down. And you have to ask yourself, you guys, you have to really ask yourself, why did she take all of those delusionals and other videos down? Why did she take those down? Why did she know to take those videos down? Because she did not want people to go on her page and see those erratic, delusional, psychotic, demonic, evil things that she was saying. So that's why I believe she took it down. Because I think when she came to reality and seen those behaviors, she was like, oh my God, I put this out. She went through one of her incredible hope moments to when one of those Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde moments. When she hit back to realities, it was like, oh my God, I did all this damage to myself. And so I think she looked at all those videos in disbelief and she took them down. Because if you're not doing anything, if those videos wasn't cyberbullying, if those videos wasn't intimidating, if those videos did not make you look bad, why did you take them down? Why are people taking down their videos? Why? If you're not doing anything, if you didn't do anything, if you didn't say anything, if your videos was legit and positive, why did you take them down? You got to ask yourself, why are people taking down their videos? Why is people covering up their videos? If everything was legit and positive, why take it down? Let the world see. Every video I did not take down any of my videos. I probably took down one video when I was speaking on Miss LaTruth and somebody mentioned something and I said, you know what? Okay, I'll take that one down. And I took it down because I'm not here to hurt nobody's feelings. So like I said, at the end of the day, you guys know what different personality is, know what delusion is, know what cyberbullying is, know your definitions. Because people are going to have this woman on her platform, on their platform, and they're going to make themselves look like a donkey. They're going to make themselves look like a whole donkey out here on these social media streets. When people, because they probably pull up her page and they probably see anything that these people screenshotted. So they think that, oh, okay, she's straight. Because these people don't know that a lot these people is doing these reaction channels. These people who got different platform is not into this situation like a lot of us is. And they don't know the people who is standing on Robert's side. They don't know these people, so they don't see these screenshots. Because she done took down all these negative, demonic, evil, weird, delusional videos. People don't see the real her, the spirits that lies within her. And so they think that she's that intelligent, well-respected person like Dr. Jekyll. So you guys take time to see things for what it is. You don't have to hate this lady just because you don't agree with her. You don't have to dislike her because you don't agree with her. It's the spirit, that wicked, evil, demonic spirit that lies with her and that she have no repentance of. Not one. She tried to reflect who she is. She tried to reflect and she don't want to believe that she is that person, although she do videos on herself. Everything that she's speaking is speaking of herself, because she's not speaking on Robert, because Robert don't do those things that she's saying. She's not speaking on the people who support the truth, Robert the truth, because they're not doing the things that she's saying. She's speaking to herself and those people who is supporting her. That is really truly who she's speaking on, because these people is not pulling up people addresses. These people is not doxing people for the worst, to find bad stuff about them. They're not putting people mother on these social media streets and talking about them. It's not the people who is supporting the truth, who's doing all this evil, demonic, and wicked stuff. It's not the people who is supporting Mr. Truth. No. It's the people who is supporting her. And so, like I say, until people get into what reality is and stop being delusional and see facts for what it is and see the reality for what it is, and stop looking at people's looks and think that they can't be demonic, wicked, and evil, and stop looking at people's looks and think they can't be a Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde and the Incredible Hulk who changes who they are, and then forget about the things they say and do, and really do forget about the things they say and do, because there's no way that you're going to remember the things that you say and do and advocate for cyberbullying. So you have to be, it has to be something mental for you to sit there and advocate for cyberbullying, knowing that the reaction channels can pull everything up. If somebody had time to pull up every video from beginning, when she was in that bed, when she was in the car, speaking on what happened, when she grabbed his phone, when she grabbed his laptop, when she kicked him in the mouth, when she sprayed him with mace, all those videos, when she said, and you mad? And you mad? All these, your music ain't hitting on it. Your download ain't hitting on it. That was some spirits coming out of her. If anybody was to bring all these videos up, when she was talking about putting his pee-pee on these social media streets, when she got out of jail, all those videos is that Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. If people was to show these people who want her on their platform all of these videos, they say, oh, buddy, nope, nope, no, thank you. No, thank you. No, I take that back. No, I don't want you on my platform. If these people was to see her behavior, it's no way in the world would they have her on their platform. It's no way. I don't care. It's no way. It's no way. It is no way. If a man was to want to marry her, somebody better show that man all of these videos that she put out. Not just the videos that's on her timeline now, because all those other videos of her delusional behavior, demonic, wicked behavior is not going to be on there. So if they was to come down her timeline, oh, she's a beautiful woman. Yeah, the looks look beautiful. But by her doing all the things she's doing, all those alter egos when she's sexualizing her body, gyrating here and there, showing the boobs, the majority of her butt, it's like, whoa. Just like Beyonce. When Beyonce get on that stage, she show every sexual dances she do. And believe me, she is one of the best entertainers. I don't care what nobody say. Beyonce is one of the best entertainers who can sing, who can dance, who can perform, who can entertain, who give her audience, who give her people who come to see her, um, um, people who come to see her show. That's why I have to say her show, because it's more than a concert. She give them a show. She put on. She just don't stand there and sing. She give them a show. So that's how it is when um, your girl, Miss LaTruth, she come here and she give people a show. But then she'll come and she become regular. She be regular daggler. So you guys, like I said, that was my reaction. That was my content for this morning. I'm definitely going to come back later on the day because I am off. I am on my vacation. My birthday, Friday 13th, is tomorrow. So my official vacation starts today with no work. So I'm so happy. That's why I was able to come on this morning. I kind of see how people who don't work and who is fortunate to be home, I see how they able to do multiple videos today in a day. Because I did a video around 5 something, close to 6 o'clock. So I see why people can do 2, 3, 4 videos. I get it. And I think I'm going to be doing that while well, not all the time because I'm going to be having me some fun. Hopefully, it don't rain too much in Miami, but I'm going to be in Miami this weekend. And if it rain, guess what? I'm still going to have fun. I'm still going to go to multiple places and eat. And it is what it is. So with that being said, everybody, I hope you all, for one, got understanding of this video. I hope for 2, you understand who I am and whose I am. And when I say whose I am a child of God. And when I do my video, it's not to hurt and tear nobody down. It's to show facts, to give facts of the things that I see in these YouTube streets. And if people don't want to look at their reality in the mirror, that has nothing to do with me. That has nothing to do with me. If anybody say something about my video, all I have to say is look at her videos before she deleted them. I'm just reacting. The things that I'm saying is how she was behaving. Do not come for me. Do not try to tear me down because I'm not going to give you a reaction. I'm just going to delete your comment and I'm going to keep it moving. I'm not going to entertain any negativity because I'm giving me my reaction. That's all I'm doing is giving my reaction without any intent to hurt nobody. I give my intent, my content and reaction for people to look themselves in the mirror and to see what change need to be made. If I was doing anything that was out of line, I don't care if it's my children. I don't care if people on the outside looking in tell me about myself. I would change for the better. I would take what they saying and run with it and change for the better. So until people start accepting and their accountability and seeing the things that they do, people going to keep on speaking on it. People going to keep on speaking on the things that people is putting out here. Take accountability of your actions. So with that being said, you all, for the people who never been told, or people who wasn't told today that they love you, just know I love you. And I think all of you are beautiful, handsome. Don't let nobody tell you different. We all are wonderfully made. And if somebody trying to speak on looks, just say the Bible says, God says that I am wonderfully made. So with that being said, everybody, I love you all. Thank you for tuning in. And I will see you all later on today. Peace out. You know what? I'm finna read y'all comments because it's not that many. Northern Dane said, top of the morning. Hi. Kimmy said, good morning, Kathy and Chad. Northern Dane said, Act 2. Northern Dane said, she was damn good in the Cadillac record movie. Okay. It out. Okay, whatever that means. Okay, everybody who was in the chat, thank you guys for tuning in. And don't forget to hit the like button, share the video. Definitely, this is what I want you guys to. Anybody who watched this video, I don't care if you watch the replay, I want you guys to hit the share. You guys hit share. I'm asking you guys, this is what I need you guys to do. Hit the share because people need to see this. People need to see this video. Hit share. Hit share. I'm asking you guys. I'm gonna keep on saying hit the share button. Hit the share button and hit the like. I see that more likes need to come on here. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. If you in here and you watch the replay and you have not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. I got different content. I got different reactions that I'm going to be doing. And when I see more people participating, that makes me want to go in more. So with that being said, everybody, peace out. Love you.